Welcome back, cadets, to our deep dive into the unpredictable world of human combat tactics. In Part 1, we explored the shocking realities of how humans engage in battle, defying conventional military logic with their swift reinforcements and relentless persistence. Today, we transition from theory to practice. Get ready to witness live simulations as our top cadets put their knowledge to the test against human strategies. Will they adapt and overcome, or will the unpredictable nature of human tactics catch them off guard? Let's find out. The assembly hall buzzed with anticipation as the cadets settled into their seats, the gravity of their next phase weighing heavily upon them. The chief instructor strode to the center of the hall, his presence commanding immediate silence and attention. Today we transition from theoretical knowledge to practical application. The chief instructor began, his voice resonating through the hall. You have demonstrated exceptional understanding in our lectures. Now we will see how well you can apply this knowledge in real-time simulations. The cadet shifted slightly, the prospect of live simulations, both thrilling and daunting. The chief instructor's gaze swept over them, ensuring he had their undivided attention. We will begin with a straightforward simulation, he continued. You will command a small fleet tasked with engaging an isolated human merchant ship. The objective is to identify and engage the target, while monitoring for distress signals and preparing for potential reinforcements. The hollow screen behind him flickered to life, displaying a simulated star system with a lone human merchant ship drifting through space. Vorath, you will lead the first simulation. Prepare your fleet and await further instructions. Vorath stood, his massive frame exuding confidence. Yes, Chief Instructor Vorath acknowledges the orders and will prepare the fleet. Good, you will begin the ING engagement with a tactical analysis of the merchant ship's capabilities. Engage the target while maintaining readiness for unexpected developments. The simulation began, and the hollow screen displayed Vor's fleet. Moving into position, the merchant ship appeared on the screen, seemingly unaware of the impending engagement. Proceed with the engagement, Vorath, the chief instructor commanded. Vorath's fleet moved in weapon systems, powering up the merchant ship. Now aware of the threat, attempted to send out a distress signal detect and jam the distress signal Vorath ordered. His fleet, a technician, responded, jamming in progress. Distress signal detected and blocked. Excellent. Now engage the target. The fleet opened fire, and the merchant ship's shields flared under the assault. Moments later, an alert flashed on the hollow screen. Distress signal detected, jamming ineffective. The technician reported reinforcements inbound. Prepare for engagement with the reinforcements, Vorath commanded, his tone calm and measured. The hollow screen showed a Tigris-class cruiser, jumping into the system, immediately moving to engage Vor's fleet. Engage. The cruiser maintained formation, Vorath ordered. The battle intensified. The cruiser's advanced weaponry posing a significant challenge despite numerical superiority. Vor's fleet struggled to maintain cohesion under the relentless assault. Vorath, adapt your strategy. Focus fire on the cruisers. Weak points, the chief instructor interjected. Yes, chief instructor, focusing fire on identified weak points. Vorath responded, directing his fleet with renewed precision. The cruiser's shields began to buckle under the concentrated fire, but the reinforcements kept coming. Another alert flashed on the screen. Additional reinforcements detected multiple ships inbound. The technician shouted. Vorath's expression tightened. Prepare for emergency disengagement. We're being overwhelmed. Disengagement procedures initiated. A subordinate reported ceasefire. Prepare for jump. Vorath commanded, his voice steady. Despite the chaos, the fleet managed to disengage and jump out of the system just as a second wave of human ships arrived. The hollow screen went dark, signaling the end of the simulation. The chief instructor turned to the assembly. This simulation highlights the unpredictable nature of human engagements, Vorath. Your initial approach was sound, but the response to the reinforcements was delayed. You must anticipate their arrival and adapt more swiftly. Let this be a lesson to all of you. With humans, expect the unexpected and always be prepared to adapt your tactics. Vorath nodded, acknowledging the critique. Yes, Chief Instructor Vorath understands and will improve. Good. Now we move to the next simulation, Senra. You will lead this one. Your scenario involves a defensive posture against a coordinated human battle group. Prepare your defenses and await further instructions. Senra stood, her demeanor calm and focused. Yes, Chief Instructor Senra acknowledges the orders and will prepare the defenses. The hollow screen displayed a base situated on a strategically vital asteroid. Human ships were detected on the outer edge of the system. Moving towards the base, begin fortifying your defenses, the Chief Instructor ordered. SRA's fleet moved into defensive positions, turrets and shields. Powering up, the human battle group approached their formation tight and disciplined. Implement communication jamming. Senra commanded jamming. Initiated a technician, confirmed enemy communications. Disrupted the human ships, hesitated, their coordination. Momentarily faltering. Senra seized the opportunity, engaged the lead ship, disrupt their formation. She ordered the defensive turrets and ships focused fire on the lead human ship, causing it to veer off course and collide with another vessel. The disruption allowed Senra forces to gain the upper hand, at least temporarily. Reinforcements detected, the technician warned, jamming ineffective on backup up channels, maintain defensive posture. Adjust for new threats. Senra instructed, her voice steady. The battle raged on human ships attempting to breach the defenses while Sare's forces held their ground. The hollow screen showed multiple waves of reinforcements, arriving each time, forcing Senra to adapt her strategy. Chief Instructor, the human forces are relentless. Senra called out, hold your ground, Senra, use every resource at your disposal. The Chief Instructor encouraged. SRA's fleet adapted, using hit-and-run tactics to whittle down the human forces while maintaining a strong defensive line. Eventually, the human battle group was repelled, their ships retreating under the sustained assault. The simulation ended, and the Chief Instructor addressed the assembly. Senra, your defensive strategy was effective. You adapted well to the arrival of reinforcements and maintained a strong defensive P posture. This is the key to dealing with human tactics, adaptability, and resourcefulness. SRA nodded yes. Chief Instructor Senra understands and will continue to improve. Excellent. We will now proceed to the final simulation of the day, involving a complex engagement with multiple variables. Xantor, you will lead this simulation. Prepare your fleet and await instructions. Xantor stood, his expression resolute. Yes, Chief Instructor Xantor acknowledges the orders and will prepare the fleet. The hollow screen displayed a chaotic battlefield with multiple factions engaged in a large-scale conflict. Human ships were among them, their presence adding to the complexity. Your objective is to coordinate with allied forces and achieve a decisive victory. Prepare for engagement. The Chief Instructor instructed. Xantor fleet moved into position, coordinating with allied ships from various species. The human ships were detected moving in to support their allies. Engage the human ships while maintaining coordination with our allies. Xantor ordered. The battle unfolded with ferocity, each faction vying for dominance. Xantor's fleet maintained formation, executing coordinated strikes against the human ships. Reinforcements detected on both sides. A technician warned, maintain formation. Prioritize targets based on threat level. Xantor instructed. The battle continued to escalate, with reinforcements arriving from all sides. Xantor's fleet adapted shifting tactics to counter the ever-changing dynamics of the battlefield. The simulation pushed the cadets to their limits, testing their ability to manage multiple variables and adapt to the chaos of large-scale combat. Finally, the simulation ended, and the Chief Instructor Roar addressed the assembly. Xantor, your performance was commendable. You maintained coordination and adapted well to the complex dynamics of the battlefield. This final simulation demonstrates the importance of adaptability and strategic thinking in the face of overwhelming odds. Xantor nodded. Yes, Chief Instructor Xantor understands and will strive to improve further. The cadets settled back into their seats, the tension in the air palpable as the final simulation concluded. The Chief Instructor took his place at the center once more, his expression grave and contemplative. Cadets, he began, his voice carrying a tone of solemn authority. What you have witnessed today in these simulations serves as a crucial reminder. While simulations provide valuable practice and insights, they cannot fully capture the unpredictability and complexity of real-life engagements with human forces. The hollow screen behind him displayed a compilation of data from the simulations, highlighting both successes and areas for improvement in each scenario. You demonstrated commendable skills and adaptability. However, it is essential to understand that humans do not always conform to expected patterns or tactical norms. Their ability to summon reinforcements, their relentless persistence, and their unpredictable strategies can turn a seemingly straightforward engagement into a chaotic and deadly confrontation. He paused, letting his words sink in the weight of his experience, clear in his eyes. Fourth, your engagement with the isolated merchant ship showcased a key lesson even with superior numbers and firepower. The swift arrival of human reinforcements disrupted your plans in reality. Such reinforcements might arrive even more rapidly and in greater numbers. Always be prepared for the unexpected. Vorath nodded, absorbing the critique with a determined expression. Yes, Chief Instructor, Vorath will remain vigilant and adapt more quickly. Senra, the Chief Instructor, continued, your defensive strategy against a coordinated human battle group was effective. Yet the persistence and resourcefulness of human forces pushed your defenses to the limit in actual combat. Their ability to adapt and counter your jamming measures could be even more sophisticated. Maintaining flexibility in your defense is crucial. Senra stood straight, her demeanor reflecting her resolve. Yes, Chief Instructor, Senra will ensure flexibility and adaptability in defenses. Xantor. The Chief Instructor's gaze shifted to the next cadet. Your handling of the complex engagement highlighted the importance of coordination and strategic thinking. However, the chaotic nature of real combat means that Allied forces might not always act as predictably or efficiently as in a simulation in actual battle. You must be ready to take command and make swift decisions. Even when facing unexpected developments, Xantor's expression was one of firm resolve. Yes, Chief Instructor Xantor will strive to improve his command and decision-making skills. The Chief Instructor took a deep breath, addressing the entire assembly. The core lesson from today's simulations is clear. Never underestimate human tactics and their capacity for surprise, their willingness to take risks, their ability to adapt on the fly, and their unyielding resolve can transform any engagement. You must approach each encounter with caution. Remain adaptable and be ready to respond to unforeseen challenges. He gestured to the hollow screen, which now displayed a series of real combat scenarios involving human forces. Study these reports. They provide further examples of human unpredictability and resilience. Use this knowledge to enhance your strategies and prepare for the complexities of real-world combat. He allowed a moment of silence to let his words resonate through the hall, then concluded with a nod. This concludes today's session review. The provided materials reflect on the lessons learned and prepare yourselves for the challenges ahead. Glory to the Empire. You are dismissed. As the final simulation concludes, the lessons learned today become clear. Human tactics are as unpredictable as they are relentless. Our cadets have faced the challenge and adapted well, but the real test lies ahead in actual combat. Remember, when engaging humans, always be prepared for the unexpected. Adaptability and strategic thinking are your greatest allies. If you found this session insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into interspecies combat tactics. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell icon to get notified of our next upload. Until next time, stay vigilant and prepared.